Hello, my dear friend. Let us discuss the idea of appreciation, gratitude, being grateful. This is Dr. Samuel Kisseadoo speaking in Virginia. And let's discuss this important thing in our relationships. Whether you are single, whether you are married, whether you are divorced, whether you are separated, as a human being, you must learn to be appreciative. Now, no relationship or marriage will be fruitful, enjoyable, satisfying if there's not frequent expression and portrayal of thanks and appreciation by your words, by your deeds, and your loving behavior on the side of each of you, okay? You can demonstrate appreciation in a number of kind deeds, but verbal appreciation is very important, typically for females who are creatures of the ear. Words mean a lot to women. And incidentally, God made them such that they are the actual homemakers, managers of the home. And the men are kind of directors as leaders to make sure that the home management is also led by them. Because Adam was there before the coming of Eve. For you to be discussing with your wife what is going on and how things should be done. Don't leave the cleaning all for the woman, and on Saturdays you are traveling to minister and attending functions and board meetings and traveling and preaching and say preparing sermon for Sunday, and I'm preparing for the meeting next week, and everything is left for the woman. It shouldn't be like that. You must know what is going on with the cleaning on that Saturday. Okay? Be involved. The woman must also learn to verbalize encouraging and appreciative words to the husband. The men need it too. No matter how small the doing is, no matter how small the effort is, open your mouth and appreciate. Be thankful to your husband, to your fiancé, to your parents, to your teacher, to your supervisor. And that encourages the other person also to appreciate. Now, if you are paying someone to do something, doesn't mean don't appreciate good work because I'm paying you. You are just a child in the house. You polish my shoe and you wash my car and you swept the room and I sent you. So no thank you ever comes from your mouth. That is not good. In this home, you will never iron my shirt, wash car, do something for me without me saying thank you. It doesn't matter who you are. Practice it. It's a godly and a wise and good principle to live with. If genuine appreciation really existed in all relationships, we'll have our peace. Now, when it suddenly begins to shrink, and then sometimes evaporates, it's gone. It shows that the love and enthusiasm also will be evaporating, and then there's trouble. Steps must be taken to rectify, put them right as soon as possible. If you don't start doing that, because one of the major complaints, he doesn't appreciate anything I do. This is a common complaint in all counseling I've done for the past 50 years. Okay? He doesn't appreciate anything I do. He doesn't thank me for the word appreciation. Whatever I do, he's not pleased. He doesn't appreciate. And that's when the complaints go in and out. The complaints flow like that. It doesn't matter how much you dress. You're decided that is prejudice or there is some resentment. You always find something to say, which is negative. Either you won't say anything or say something negative. You see, when the food is nice, you will not talk. But a little salt, a little pepper here, hey, the pepper, hey, you know my pressure, and then the salt. Hey, this is cold, it's too hot, and it is do this. But what about when you like it? See, a woman, I tell the women, even if a man eats all your food, oh, or eats most of it, oh, I thank you. Also, you practice that. When he eats the food of which someone prepares, the one feels so gratified. Oh, thank you for eating all the food. You see, in lovemaking, if you enjoy it, open your mouth and say it as a woman to your husband. But most of the husbands, when you come and she's tired, sometimes she's not well, and you just won't say no because you feel it and you want to do it, otherwise you die. When you finish, say thank you. You see, there is a man, you know what you do to the woman? Hey, come, let's do it. I paid for it. We don't do that. No. When expectations and desires are not fulfilled, they will begin to ignore all the little good things, and only my big expectation and my big desire is what I'm looking forward to. And when I don't get that, I don't become appreciative. You may be hindering your own blessings and your own prayers by not appreciating many good things the person is doing until he does this thing for the business to boom and prosper, until he does this to this level of prayer from the ministry, until she also stands to take the Bible to lead the women's fellowship, until he also becomes an elder or above. I don't know whether you want him to be whatever title. Then you are not satisfied that he is among the men of God in the church. Until he builds a house that is at least 4 bedrooms, he's not a man. Until this woman does this and has 10 twins, then she's not a woman. If he doesn't do this during love making, some expressions and behaviors and some movements of the body, then she is more romantic. She's not satisfying any man. You see, don't be so lustful that only your feelings matter. What about the other person's feelings? You see, some things don't go with feelings. I've married for this year will be 40 years. Sometimes you feel nothing, but your mind knows you're married. Deep in your spirit, you know you're married. You fulfill your duties and your responsibilities. It's like I go to class, sometimes, oh, you're so bored, you're tired. But as you develop the desire, and you put it into practice, the desire becomes a delight. You see, and the students will say, you enjoy what you are doing. You have to practice it. It won't just come like that. You see. And be thankful for the job you are doing, not just the money you get, but the enthusiasm because you love the job. You see, to help society and to glorify God. You see, should be the overriding principle. We always admire, become delighted, and express thanks to people when they give us what we need and what we want. But there are different desires and expectations for men and women. And not in this video, but know what men want and what women want. Generally, in general. Then find out what this particular man wants, what this particular woman wants, who is in my life. Not only just married, but you're doing business with. Is a partner in something. You're in a group with. You are president, the one is your vice. Is on the board with you, and this and that and all that. They're general things women want. And men want some general things. But look at this man or this woman and find specific things among the general ones he appreciates most or she appreciates most, and the form in which you want. If he likes some kind of food, the preparation process, well done, half and half, a little bit like this, and I want more of this and less of that. We make the world appreciate that kind of food. Okay? You know, one likes rice and beans. How you cook the beans, the type of beans, how you cook the rice, what gravy you added or stew, whatever it is, will differ from person to person somehow. So let us dialogue, let us talk in the relationship and find out expectations and desires. So that I know specifically what you are used to, what you are trained with. I'm not talking of the type where you came from one church to another church and you want everything to be like the church you came from. You want everything to be like your home. My dad is not your dad, he's a husband. I know my mom is not your mom, it's your wife. That's not what I'm talking about. They train you, find out what works for both of you, and learn sensible compromise of giving in order to take. But you want mine should just be like this, and if it is not that, my way or no other way. It doesn't work that way. So you don't appreciate anything I do because it doesn't go exactly your way. Very difficult person to live with. And the thing is that it's not blessing anybody, and God is recording you. The day you stand before Him, the grade you get, whatever crown you get, appreciation you get from God, depends on how you related to the person. You're not thinking of that. It's a live this life with values of eternity. Your eyes are off God and eternity and everything. And you're just going, me. And you're not happy in your marriage, your courtship, your relationship. People come and go, and every man who comes goes away. Every woman doesn't want me, and things. It's because of character traits you are not working on. Complaining, grumbling, if something small, the world has come to an end, there's a world war because it didn't go the way I want. I want to go to this restaurant, the time you showed up, and this doesn't give room for anything. I'm not talking of chronic lateness, chronic this, or someone who will never decide the thing with the spouse. Look, if you are married, it is wrong to take decisions with your family and then always bring to your wife or to your husband. The men like doing that a lot. As if the woman is a follower, breeding, have the children, and help me. He came to help. You see? And things concerning money and time and things, discuss with her. Don't let family members think they can still control you and do things with you as if you're not married and the partner is a follower. You see? At the end of your life, you go on until hit 60, 70, 80, and you realize you are not so blessed as you ought to be blessed. Because of your character, you won't change. And the family members too, some will milk you perpetually. Once they see they can fool you, and then they go on retirement, they go on transfers, they grow older, and they are still extending their relationship with you as if you're not married. That thing is not good at all. That in-law kind of relationship. We know you must help your parents, uncle, auntie, brother, sister. But your wife is your wife. Your husband is your husband. First. You see? And if you're not ready, then don't marry the person. It's a serious issue in a lot of marriages. You see? And it's not the best at all. You see? If you refuse or neglect to attend special needs of your partner, there are a lot of the breaking of marriages and courtships and all that. You are not going to find a solution. No. So you must do the best you can to see what the needs are. And when you meet the needs, then the person will be happy. How does the one appreciate when it is not meeting my need? Now, let me see a few things about the importance of appreciation. Number one, it makes the person think and feel important to you. See, when you appreciate me, if I appreciate you, makes you feel and think that you are important to the person. Even a house help, security man or watchman, the one who delivers the newspaper or the milk or the food. Oh, thank you. It makes me feel important I brought it to you. Although you ordered it online or by phone, make people happy in this world. Live to make others happy. You'll be happier for making other people happy. And God will make sure people make you happy too. You see? Number two, it causes the person at the receiving end of your appreciation to think and feel accepted by you. If you don't thank me for little things I do, even if I'm cleaning a baby, bathing a baby, dressing up a baby, you are passing by, you're so busy with your counseling, you're going to do a program, you don't say a word day after day, week after week, month after month. You see? I'm so romantic towards you, you don't appreciate, you don't say anything. I bring you a gift. Sometimes you say thank you, sometimes you don't. As if you deserve it, it is my duty. You see? And food is typical. When I stand up to say, Mommy, thank you for your food. Standing ovation for Mommy at the table, sometimes in front of the kids. You see? I always say I didn't learn it from a book. Ideas for action come out of willingness to obey. If you want to really obey and do God's will, you show you how to handle this stepchild, this difficult husband or wife, run something, you have been given a responsibility. Willingness to obey. Look in Isaiah 1 and verse 19, if you are willing, Isaiah 1:19, if you are willing and obedient, you eat the good of the land. If you are willing and obedient, you eat the good of the marriage, the good of your singleness. Even if you're a widow or widower, disappointed in the relationship, someone abandoned you, whatever it is, something good can come out of it. And God will make sure you enjoy something out of it. Take your lemon and make lemonades. Okay? So make people feel accepted by expressing thanks to them. See? If you have trained yourself not to, because of the culture or where you came from or who trained you, learn it. Are you going to die in the rot of just quiet? You don't know whether he likes it, whether he doesn't like it, or whatever it is. You will say anything. And you have done that to the woman for so long or the man for so long. I'm so used to it. And we are living like that to die like that. That's not the best life we had. Life of unappreciation, no thanksgiving. You open the mouth and say anything. Open the door, oh, thank you. Your brothers, oh, thank you. Oh, can you bring me a cup of water? Thank you. You don't know how to say it. And you go on radio and television and you stand in pulpits. See, you're a politician making noise and you don't know how to appreciate your spouse? What a tragedy. Number 3, it promotes love and affection. Look, people you appreciate, make them love you. Say words. And women in particular, the words mean a lot to them. Appreciate. How many of us appreciate that, oh, you look so nice, you smell good this morning as we go to church, or as we go to this party, as we go for this funeral. Oh, you look so pretty. Oh, look at the hair. I like it. The woman to say something. The shirt is matching with your trousers or your pants. I like it. Or your shoes are nice. Women, you to open your mouth and say something. Maybe you want your husband to give you more money. Give you something more. Appreciate the little effort he is making. Thank him. It will please God to rain more on you for him to give you more. Okay? Number 4, it encourages the establishment of a stronger bond of fellowship or friendship. Thanksgiving and appreciation will establish a greater bond of fellowship between the two of us and friendship. You see, some will marry, they will leave their old girlfriend or old boyfriend and they hang around, because you see, this is a new person. They're so used to the old one. And so the girls will intentionally also do things in a way for you always to appreciate the way they are so nice, the way they behave towards you romantically, and the way they do this as if they are serving you and as if they are nice. And then you find you are not able to appreciate your wife. You open your mouth, and then you hang on to you are married, but this garden, you are still fetching vegetables from that garden, sinning against God. You see? And we keep on doing that, and we never stop. If you had started appreciating the woman or the man, instead of always thinking of your old boyfriend, you see, appreciate the little from the beginning. But because you didn't, and you're not getting all you want, sometimes there are 2 or 3 things you're not getting, but the 10 or 20 other things you're not appreciating, then the negatives will fill you and fill you and fill you to the point where you find your new spouse as a nuisance and a bother. I should have married my old boyfriend. I should have married my old girlfriend. You are just fooling yourself. The devil is fooling you to kill you. And then they end divorce. Some have divorced and gone to marry the old boyfriend, girlfriend. You wait till you're 70 and whatever years old. You see, When you don't do what is right, it might appear when God is giving you, sometimes we call it long rope, and you think you are fine, you are not. But Romans chapter 2 verse 4, Romans 2 verse 4, the goodness of God is to lead you to repent. Good things are happening, not because God says, oh, everything is wonderful, but for his name's sake, making you see, I'm being nice to you, expecting that you see my mercy and my goodness and repent and do what is right. You are taking it as if God approves of all the ways you are doing it and cheating your spouse with decision-making, choices, affection, time. Always using work and so many things as an excuse to rob your partner of quality time, conversation, being honest. You are still not left your old family life and life with friends and brought it into the marriage without converting whatever you brought into a marriage situation. Even good things you do. You are married now, so you can't just behave as if you are simple and single, okay? Number 5, appreciation indicates that you pay attention to the efforts and good things the person tries to do. There's no way I'll be happy or know or understand or feel content that the efforts I'm making are appropriate, they are making you happy, if you don't say anything. You see, I met a man and a woman, educated ones. And the woman said, you know this man, 10 years, yes, he has never said, I love you. I thought he was joking. The man said, but it's inside me. But it's inside me. Oh, no. Open your mouth and say it. Number 6, appreciation, especially verbal, motivates the appreciated one to achieve more and earn greater appreciation. When even your child is cleaning, your child run errands, if your child is putting effort in school, is trying to polish your shoe, is trying to do this for daddy or mommy, or do this or do that, employee is doing for a boss, or a boss is doing for you too, you are never grateful on the job. What do you want the boss to do? He's doing his best. Appreciate whilst you wait. You see, but sometimes the boss too will cheat the employee. When you appreciate the little, then you encourage the boy to grow. You see, if your parenting is such that you are not opening your mouth, appreciating anything, hey, when I ask you to do it, you take so long a time. You did the vacuuming and you did the vacuum and you didn't do any the cleaning, the duster the place. You see, you didn't do all this. There is still this. Always pointing out the negative. Always pointing out the negative. What about times when you enjoyed it? You are lying like a piece of wood when we are making love. What about times you enjoyed it? Appreciate. Open your mouth and say it to your wife. If your husband is not the type who is too modernized, to put it that way, so conservative, he will not open your mouth. All he does is appreciate at least that, whilst you nicely tell him. But if you say it and more insulting and disrespectful, then he's not going to learn the thing. You've broken the respect for the man. The man, if you break the respect for a man, he's gone. Okay? Let us appreciate. Appreciate things. Okay? For motivation. Number 7. Appreciation promotes forgiveness and tolerance between you and the person you're appreciating. Look, when you tend to be thankful more for good things the one does, little things, whatever it is, your own pastor, the leader of the group in the church, the song the one is trying to sing, the help is giving you at school, the money is providing for you as a child, or even your child has finished school, you taught to look after him, and the little he's bringing, you want him to bring plenty, he doesn't have. Or he's also planning for his future. He should bring all the salary to you. You see, if you don't do that, then you are not, encouraging love and forgiveness between the two of you. Something little makes you so upset because you are so upset already that daddy is not giving you enough. your daughter is not giving you enough after you told for her to graduate, or your son, okay? Or is not doing enough in the church, in the group, in the position of authority, okay? When you visit, he doesn't entertain you enough. You see, sometimes you travel and the gift is too small. If you have 500 people to give, you alone, how much can I give you? For some of us, it can really be a problem when the people are in hundreds, but someone wants a little more. It's impossible. Appreciate the little, and then the next time he gets more, he gives you more. You see? It promotes forgiveness and tolerance. If you can't tolerate and you can't forgive, find out if you're appreciative of good things in the life of the person. Number 8, it is a way of acknowledging the high value of the person you are relating to. You see, because good things are coming from the person. So you put the person's value high. High value. Acknowledge you are of value to me. Number 9, it builds more unity and companionship. The more you appreciate me, the more it draws me closer to you. You see, but if you're always criticizing and you don't show appreciation, it doesn't draw me. You see, if people come to meeting, appreciate they have come, and that. If you're always complaining, you want a full house, you want everybody to be there before you do this, and you're always talking about, we want everyone to come, and it's always the same thing without appreciation, then the people are not feel drawn to you. Okay, more unity and companionship in a group because you appreciate the little efforts others are making. There are lazy ones, hypocrites will be in there, whatever it is. We always have that mixture. But appreciate the little you have, and especially if some of them are making serious effort, acknowledge. Number 10, appreciation increases the level of intimacy, closeness, and romantic elements in the courtship and marriage. You want more romance and more closeness, intimacy, appreciation. If I don't know how to kiss or hug or this in the marriage, appreciate the little I have and use love to help me cultivate, teach me, instead of just damning me and slamming the door on my face as if I'm backward and you are so disappointed. Many good things I do, but I'm a little weak in some area. Some have carried virginity into the marriage, and it's a problem. A woman who said, for 8 years I'm married, whenever I was making love to my husband, I thought I was sinning. Some too were in fornication and they repented, so they still haven't had the desire to come back to their normal sense of sex. In marriage, outside marriage is sinful. You're going to go to hell with it if you make it a practice. Be careful. Okay, God says, I hate it. It's for marriage bond, please. Okay, but I'm talking of marriage. Appreciate. Sometimes you don't appreciate me in an area, so you're discouraging me in other areas. The reason my behavior is in lovemaking and in hugging you and putting my head on you, coming home on time and things, is because you don't appreciate things I do in other areas. For example, money area. And it's discouraging me from having any enthusiasm to be with you. So I've become apathetic and I'm living my single life. That also is bad. See, do what is right and talk about it and see what to put right in the relationship. See, don't allow that to cause other areas to break down. You see, number 11, appreciation shows you are not selfish partner, always self-gratifying, self-centered. You see, when you appreciate me and what I do, appreciate me. My efforts in prayer, Bible, and things without looking down on me. You are the anointed one. You are the one who went for Bible school. You are the one with the title. You are the one with this. It's not good. So even Bible studies and devotion becomes preaching. When I say something, it becomes an argument. You see, then you have arrogance and pride that has to be broken through. Okay. Sometimes too, the amount of money you provide is so small, the food you want, it can't cook it. So make the effort and stop being selfish and mean and say, because I pay the rent. So some don't give anything even for the kitchen. That kind of marriage is bad. Put the money together, have a budget and work together. I take rent, you take this. Like roommates. What is that? Oh, Lord, have mercy on us. Okay, work it together. Okay, don't be a selfish partner, self-gratifying, self-centered. Number 12, when you are grateful and you express appreciation, it shows you are grateful to God who gave you the person and bless you with the relationship. Listen, I have my business, I've employed you. Hey, it is God who made the one come for the job. God gives you the grace to have the job. God gives you the grace to have the home for someone to be a house help, babysitter, the school. You see, I said, well, pay fees, and this is the school, I'm the parent, and he goes there, You see, thank God for it. There are a few problems, patiently help to solve them. It's the same way with children, with parents. Talking as if you drove from the sky on your own to some home, and somebody is saying, I'm your dad, I'm your mom. It didn't happen that way. Mom was pregnant for 9 months, and dad contributed to make you pregnant. Looked after you when you were a baby. So be a responsible, nice, patient, loving, wise son or daughter. Okay? So a lot of appreciation will have positive impact. And I want to end by saying, learn to express your appreciation in 3 ways. Number 1, say words of appreciation. Let them come out of your mouth. Praises, thanksgiving, specific instances, don't miss them. Quickly thank the person. Words to use. Okay? Both of you in the marriage or courtship or relationship of any kind, let that acknowledgement be part of your lifestyle. Number 2, you appreciate by doing something, an act to show your appreciation, but don't do it foolishly. So if you offended me, say sorry, bear fruit of repentance by being dutiful. Your duties perform, quality time, help here and there, sit by me when I'm doing something. Let's chat. Let's lie in bed and chat. Call home. Make some time to ensure that you get home on time. Help with homework of the children. If you're a child in a home, be responsible for food and cleaning and other things. See, be part of decision making. But don't try to buy me a huge whatever it is, I like for Christmas, for Valentine, and for New Year, and think that is all your love. And when I say thank you, that should be everything for the whole year. No. Then you are trying to buy the person with that thing. Okay? Show an act. It's like someone who doesn't have time for the kids and the mother, and then he's busy doing all kinds of things. He's single in his thinking, still like he used to do on campus before the elections. He was elected, before he was appointed, before he started business. It's the same thing. He hasn't come into marriage and converted those things to marriage life. It's a crisis. It's still the same. You are married now. There's a partner. So now there's a family. Do things in terms of them, your partner, your marriage first. He hasn't done that. Then one weekend, you gather the family. He's feeling guilty. He takes them to Buckingham Palace and to the White House and take them to the Kremlin and take them to Japan and Australia and take them here and there and to Disneyland for one weekend from Friday to Monday. And he says, yes, I took them here. You have done very little. That is also not good. Consistency month by month. Plan it. The same you plan everything else. Don't plan everything and put your family in some corner. Your family first. What you do to make the family happy at the beginning of the month. Look at your vacations. Times you can be off. Days when you can get home a little on time. Where you can go out some evening and do this. Plan it. Then everything else comes around it. You can do it. Sometimes just because you don't want to do it, you don't take it as important. So far as there's an 8-bedroom house and there's a car and there's this, that to you, that is it. I've provided. Look at me. I've bought them a boat. I've bought them a jet. The boat should come from the sea and the car from the garage to come and welcome me and hug me. The jewelry should come from the jewelry box and do foreplay. For us to sit and talk and converse when I'm in the kitchen, when we are here. The jewelry should come from the jewelry box, fly to your office and call home. Oh, hi, I'm thinking of you, darling. How are you? So how's everything going? You don't do it. I was busy. Hey. So do something special Thanksgiving gifts and all that. Little gifts. Women, for example, appreciate little things. If they are not there, the big things doesn't look so big to them. No. He's struggling to open something and it's difficult. And I take my briefcase, I'm going for preaching, for some board meeting, for some council meeting, for this. And you see it and you are rushing out and you are wishing. Sometimes you even call, hey, wait, where are you? Mother is trying to open something. Something that will take you 30 seconds. Sometimes there's no one around. You see him struggling to do this. Oh yeah, I'll be back. Let's make sure the thing is ready at 6 o'clock. And nothing even touches your heart. You are looking at it. And you're a minister of the gospel. Put that briefcase down and go and do this. It takes 30 seconds. It does not care to you. It's the same way we make decisions. You know very well you have to involve her and you don't do it. Then you go and stand in the pulpit as a pastor. You go and stand somewhere as a ministry leader. You go for a board meeting, planning things for who? For who? You don't even give prayer topics to your wife to be praying about. You see, we are own enemies for our blessings and breakthroughs in our marriages and relationships. And then finally, behave to show your appreciation. Let your general as well as specific attitude and behavior support your words and your actions. It's like 3 ways of showing love. Say it, do it, behave it. The same principle here. You see, your behavior and things don't go with your appreciation from your lips or the gift you bought. You see, when there's a bad habit you have to do something about, you are doing nothing about. And all you are doing is giving me gifts and saying, I love you. Oh, this is wonderful. But your bad habit is still there. Smoking, drinking, drugs, laziness, bossiness. You see, sometimes you leave all the prayer to you. They are busy praying with other people. They won't help you. House duties. And women respecting men. They respect everybody except their husband or their fiancé. Disrespectful ladies. You see, especially when she's getting more money than you do. And he had boyfriends who are just bowing to her all over the place till he married you. You think you're a boyfriend. Hey, he's a husband. Show some respect. Okay? You can call me in the United States on 1-917-741-0643. 1-917-741-0643. Email is kisseadoo@msn.com. kisseadoo@msn.com. I have a broadcast on Joy 99.7 FM in Accra, Ghana. Joy 99.7 FM. Saturday mornings, Ghana time, 5:30 a.m. to 6 a.m. Once a week. Hope for your family. You can access anywhere on the surface of the globe using myjoyonline.com. myjoyonline.com and go to live radio. Okay. In Ghana, West Africa, call 020-812-6533. 020-812-6533. Ghana code is 233. So 233-20-812-6533. In the middle of Ghana, Kumasi, call 0275-353-802. 0275-353-802. Okay? I use the Ghana code 233. So 233-275-353-802. Okay, this is Dr. Samuel Kisseadoo, President of Fruitful Ministries International Incorporated, an evangelistic and teaching Christian ministry. God bless you. Learn to be appreciative. Open your mouth, show by your gifts, and show by your behavior that you are grateful in your relationship with me. Typical courtship, marriage, and family life, and all close associations. But a lot of this you can obtain in my books. Go to challenge bookstores in Ghana. And this one in particular, I've treated it very well. This appreciation topic. In a book you can get on Amazon.com. It says 20 major signs of a failing marriage. And number 17 in that book is lack of appreciation. So recognize it, deal with it. It tells you how to see the sign, how to deal with the sign, how to prevent it. 20 major signs of a failing marriage. And a new one is genuine love. Go to Amazon.com, Put in Dr. Samuel. My last name is Kisseadoo. Kisseadoo. Dr. Samuel Kisseadoo to Amazon.com and get your copies. There's also a book on trust. You can download the Kindle version or call these other numbers to get the books from me in the United States or from Ghana, or go to Challenge bookstores. God bless you.